Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the 2024 X6M competition, the F96 chassis. This one is in Toronto red. So I've seen this color on the X5M and X6M before, just never for store inventory. So I think, why not? We'll test it out. X6Ms are unusual in terms of customers and what they like, and sometimes they sell really quick, sometimes they sit for a little bit of time, but it's waiting for its right customer. So let's talk about this one in particular. So this is the LCI, or Lifecycle Impulse Refreshed X6M. So revised front fascia, so new headlights, new daytime running lights, shadow line lights, you got the corner light right there in the corner. Grills, they are updated, so they are horizontal slats, double slat kidney grills, with the gigantic X6M badging right there in the grille. You can see parking assistance package, and then down below, this one does have the driving assistance professional package on it, but that sensor is there regardless of whether or not you spec it. It's not connected to anything if you don't spec anything, so you can't add anything like active cruise control, or sometimes referred to as driving assistance plus. But let's take a look at the rest of this car. It's a lot of red paint, obviously. So, over on the side, we have the style 818M wheels with the black M compound brake calipers. Now, strangely enough, I've noticed for 2024, I can't remember if it was like this for 23, is that anything other than blue, which is the standard color, be it red or black, it's going to cost you $650 now. We've also got the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. And here's that side profile. And I've talked about this before, of the X4 and X6. My preference would be for the X6, but they're both not very good looking cars. But they have its sort of own unique market. I think BMW is thinking that married couples without children, this is sort of what they like. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Well, that's been the target market. So, Outback X6M competition badging. Again, the X6M is only available now in competition, guys. That's in high gloss black. And then you got your faux diffuser, also in high gloss black, and quad exhaust. You do have a gurney flap spoiler in the back here, and also in high gloss black. And there's that 3/4 view, so that Sport Activity Coupe. Here's the side profile. It is overcast right now. I don't think we're going to get any sunlight on this particular build. But Toronto red, it's more of a, there's some orange in this, definitely in sunlight. It's not a bright or deep red, but there's some red in it. It's a hint of orange in sunlight. All right, let's go on the inside, go over pricing and options. So opening up, we have the Taruma Brown Merino Leather, which is basically sort of like an individual interior, if you will, but pre-approved, because there's no individual options available other than paint on the X6M. So X6M badging there that lights up. But pretty nice quilting on the seat. Nice and comfortable, also well bolstered. So you do have side bolster adjustment, lumbar support, powered crumb catcher, then upper back rest adjustments. X6M competition badging down here on the door sill. All right, so on the inside, we got our standard M steering wheel with the stitching, always a nice touch. Heated steering wheel button is in the iDrive now. Driving Assistance Pro stuff over here on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. Red M1, M2 buttons. I think sort of disappointing, at least, or maybe perhaps unusual in this particular one. It's got the carbon fiber trim. You can see the shift paddles right there, as well as the rest of the carbon fiber trim in there. But on the steering wheel, not carbon fiber trim. All right, so in front of me, iDrive 8.5 M version in front of me. Heads-up display. And your 8.5 widescreen display. Now, the only thing for the M version, obviously you don't have the quick select over here or the staging area. Looks just like 8. Just quick access to various functions for the heated seats or cooled seats, ventilated seats, and steering wheel, and then the climate menu does look a bit different, what you find in iDrive 8.5. That's the only major change for the M version of 8.5. And carbon fiber trim, M badging there that lights up. A little bit of carbon fiber trim on the door card. You also got it here in the center console. Got your gear selector with the embossed M emblem, as well as stitching, always a very nice touch. All right, so starting price, the X6M Comp Edition is an eye-watering $127,200. Metallic paint is included, the Turuma Brown, full merino leather, another $3,500. Driving Assistance Pro for $1,700. The exec package for another $3,100. And then 650 of those black brake calipers. We got first aid kit and M Performance floor mats. All told, MSRP of $137,550. So obviously, much more expensive X6M. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the back seat. And one of the few times I actually remembered to unlock the rear doors. Here's your Turuma Brown, the Red and Tan Society. So classic combination. All right, so here's the view of the cockpit from the back seat. We have our moonroof shade open. And the Sky Lounge, this does have LED effect on it. Then we got dual climate zones here in the back, plus heated rear seats. USB-C ports, not down here, but if you look at the back of the seats in front of you, you do have USB-C charging ports. So unusual, it doesn't have it there in the center console for the rear passengers. Knee room and legroom, pretty good. And then surprisingly, I think the headroom is pretty decent, given the sloping roofline. And hard to see the Alcantara headliner, also a very nice touch. All right, so moving to the back of the vehicle, we can use our kick to open. Of course, the license plate falls down. But what you see back here, pretty decent sized cargo area. You've also got cargo cover, and you can, of course, fold down those rear seats for a little bit more cargo room. Underneath, you got your space saver spare, so not a lot of storage space underneath the vehicle. All right, take a step back. We'll make our way to the front of the vehicle, pop the bonnet, and take a look at what lies beneath. So underneath the hood is the S68 V8 4.4 liter twin turbo engine. Basically same output as the S63, so 523 horsepower, 617 horsepower, 553 torques. It's also a mild hybrid setup now, and maybe some nice touches here, depending on the point of view. Color matched on the engine cover with the body. But that's basically it for a quick tour around another X6M competition. We'll see you in the next video.